Hello everybody and welcome back to Niche. And in today's episode I think we need to be doing a little bit more in the way of getting big body. Because if we have a little look through these guys, let's see who has cold resistance. You do. You don't. You do. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. All the guys over here pretty much don't, except for him. All the guys over here, that one does. So what I'm thinking is to try and get all the people, all the guys with cold resistance. I think there are two females with it, maybe one, maybe only one actually. And to try and start really aggressively breeding them, especially if they've got good attack and good defense and things like that. So you're halfway through your life. Oh no, La Lassie. At least I remembered your name this time. But La Lassie needs to be breeding quite a lot, I think. So what have we got left to do? So you're breeding at the moment. You need to move really, so you can get over to a nest. I could make one, but you know that one's right there. So you, I would like to go. Yeah, you can collect, so go stand by there. Who else have we got? You can just grab that grass. That's everyone had to go there, so let's change the turn. And oh no, the sickness has spread. There wasn't much I could have done about that because I'd already changed at the end of the last episode. But anyway, basically with sickness, it looks like if they're stood right next to them, it will spread to them regardless of their immunity. So you end up with a whole colony of sick creatures, which is not great. So first things first, is there anything that we can do? We can banish, and that's about it. So we can't do any licking of wounds or anything like that. So what I would say is you need to just go over there, out of the way. And the others can maybe recover, but they'll need to just stay out of the way of everyone as well. So I'm just going to take them over there. And hopefully that'll be enough of a quarantine for them all. And in future I will know to quarantine them. I didn't know that until recently. Someone put it in the comments. I was like, oh no. I should have done that ages ago. So can you get in this nest? Oh, you need to rebuild it. Okay, fine. Oh, where did you go? How annoying. So we certainly don't need to be building towards water traits at the moment. So you can just carry on being useful over there. You can go and have a look over there. I want someone with a couple of turns worth to... I think that mole might be eating all the berries off the berry bush and that's not on, so... I think the same might be happening with rabbits and stuff around here. I don't even know if that was enough to replenish all the food. I don't think it actually was that turn. We need to do something about that. You go there. Ah, there's another mole by the berry bush. Be careful of these sneaky moles. They just eat all the berries. Okay, so we've got another baby here. Not very good fertility. Seems to have all the underwater traits, which is kind of frustrating. You have a weird tail. I can't turn you around so I can see it, but you do have a weird tail. Probably a fishing tail or something. But you have +4 to your cold resistance, +2 for big body, +2 to warmed up. And warmed up is from being by the tribe. Being warmed by its pack. I don't think... Oh, it must be if you have one either side of you. So keeping the pack together will be really important in the snow biome. unless they have their own sort of warmth. Interesting. Okay, well, you're still alive, even though you're still sick. Low immunity or infected by another animal, so they're going to be sick until they're not, basically. And that's going to be kind of annoying. Doesn't mean they can't explore a bit, though. I mean, one of them, I think... Yeah, that one, unfortunately... I want the big body off him, but... so annoying. I definitely need a generation of big-bodied animals. So, you. Have you got any movement points left at all? No. Well, isn't that annoying? You can pop over there and get some grass cleared out of the way. You can just pop off and do whatever you want as well. Let's have a look at the old smell-o-vision and see if we can find any more berry bushes or anything like that around. There's something over there. Oh, there's a big pile of meat in the undergrowth there. I nearly missed that. Something died out there, like a predator or something. There's a couple of moles in the mole holes. Would need stealth to get those. Okay, but that's cool. I'm happy with that. To remember that for next turn, that there's meat sat in the undergrowth. Where was it? I could smell it. Oh, it's gone! Oh, well, that's frustrating. Okay, anyway, you, get up here and give birth to your baby. You, go and be useful somewhere. I don't know where, but go be useful somewhere. Do you have cracker jaw or anything like that? No, nothing useful. You can fish, apparently. Pop over there with those guys. At least try and get some food. Okay, so we have a baby here, but they don't have big body, I don't think. Water body and spiky body. I want big body, and I want claws. And I know they'll come eventually. But I want them now. Okay, so I just want to have a quick look at the immunities. So we've got a B and an H there. A and a G, so they would be really good together. He's sick, I've got to be careful of that. Now, F and H. A and G, but... Is there cold resistance on this one? No. Looking for a male with cold resistance. Roku has good cold resistance. Some of it, though, is from being near the tribe, but some is from big body. Has a good claw. A and C. A and G. So that's not actually a very good match at all. And I think that one has big body. No, it doesn't. Who else does? That one. C and A. So really the best possible combination is this guy. I'm gonna move you out of the way a bit. That one's sick anyway. You go there. Get rid of grass, and then I'll start you up towards here. And you can carry on gathering. And everyone else can carry on exploring. Actually, you know what? Why don't you get over there and collect? Or at least help a bit with the collecting. Now, this one. Get the berries off the berry bush, but we'll also Now, do you have claws? Because if you have claws, you can crack. I don't think you do. That's frustrating. Berries off this berry bush. Berries off that berry bush. And let's see if we can sniff anything else out. There's a spiky fruit up here. Should be worth knowing about. There's a rabbit over there. But other than that, I'm not really seeing much more in the way of fruit trees and things. Not that we have a huge smell radius anyway. Just sort of get an idea of what's kind of in the first couple of tiles along. Okay, that's fine. Can we hear anything? Just moles and rabbits again. Oh, now we have... Bob. You're now called Bob. Anyone that loses their name because I accidentally click on their face and then try to move the WASD keys, then becomes Bob or Jim or something like that. I have decreed, unless I do happen to remember their name, which I might do. Okay, the food situation is getting pretty bad now. Oh, rain, that's good. Common cold. Right, so the cold went away in the ones it spread to, but she re-caught it because she has low immunity. But that's fine. She just has to stay away from the others. Right, so we've got a new baby here, which is utterly ugly and blind. Wow. And has no paw. Why do I have a feeling that you were the result of something that I didn't want? Like, for example, a mating with a horny male or something. Because I certainly didn't have no paw in the tribe before that. Certainly did not. So take some off of there. We'll take some from there. And we'll take some from here. You. Well, female, that's good. Any big body? No. Rubbish. At least that's helping the food situation a little bit, because there's a lot more berries on the berry trees this turn. I was struggling for food quite a bit before that one. Although apparently where I'm going there'll be no berry bushes. So that's going to be interesting. See, that one's a lot better now. It's got no mole to take all the berries off it. Stupid mole. Okay, that's a lot better. Time for more, and that baby can move out of the nest and, I don't know, go die in a corner somewhere. And we can try for a better baby. You're terrible. Is she pregnant? Apparently not. Okay, are you willing to risk your life to try getting food off that tree? No, I didn't think so. I never smelled that berry bush. How weird. Oh well, always good. Get rid of some of that grass, and you go over there, get rid of some of that. Just trying to get the berry bushes with no grass around them, because that way rabbits can't hide and steal all the berries. Which is a very handy thing. My sickly one is just going to go around and clear grass because she's not allowed near any of the others. She is in quarantine. Doing a lot better for food now. Lots better. I want another female that I would be willing to put... Well, are there any males with big body that I want to breed? Yes, Roku. Right. So Roku's immunities are A and C. So I need a female that would be compatible with that. A and C. Your male, male, male. Female, F and C. Female, C and A. Male, male. Female, B and G. That would work. But she can't move because of her stupid watery legs. Grr. Okay, I think we've got all we're going to get there. Oh, C-May is a female with an H and a C immunity. And big body recessive. A and C, H and C. Oh, that might work. That might work. Can try it. What about you? B and H. H and C. Okay, well, she's halfway between two of the males. There was one more male that had big body. I'm sure there was. That one. Who is a B and a C. Oh, yeah. She needs to breed with someone, but they're all wrong, really. I think a lot of the big bodies came from the same line, so they've ended up with very similar immunities to each other, and that really doesn't work. Okay, we've got a cracker jaw, I think. Oh, very nice. Venomous. Nimble fingers and claws, which is good. Eyesight and normal eyesight. Short-sighted, medium ears. A and H. 5 fertility, which is fine. And medium tail. Just a normal, unremarkable tail. And big body. Fantastic. You are now an alpha. Right. I think you are going to breed. You're going to breed with that one. And we'll see if we can get a big body out of it. Possibly. The father's got big body and the mother's got, like, nothing. But we might be able to get a few, like, at least halfway there ones that can grow up and breed and try and get some other big bodies. I don't know. We'll try. I mean, C-May has got big body recessive as well. Why don't you pop over there, breed with C-May, and C-May can make a nest. There we go. We'll do that. And then we'll see what we get next time. Oh, it's hard, this one. It's a real puzzle, isn't it? Okay, that's that berry bush all completely surrounded, which is great stuff. Means the rabbits can't go and sneak up on it. There's one more berry bush that we can get there. And a rabbit. Ah, that's great. This is good. This is very good. You can go and explore a bit more. Always need explorers. Oh, you cheeky rabbit. Don't you know that your friend just got killed over there? I mean, I'm tempted to banish that one from the tribe, honestly. This is where it's got big body. Medium body, big body. Even medium body does have a bit of heat resistance to it, a bit of cold resistance and a bit of heat resistance. So it's the specialist bodies that just have nothing. I forgot about you down there. I'll get rid of some grass. Try and get everybody to take as much of the turn as they can. Okay, well that's quite good because I've got this guy that can breed with both of these and this guy that can breed with this one, and that'll hopefully give us a few big body genes. And then we can work on it from there. Okay, so you have big body. Good. You are apparently not pregnant, which I didn't realise was the case. You can now move from the nest. And you can breed again. Fantastic. So we've got a couple of big bodies now, and one's female and one's male, which is great. A, H, H and C. Not too bad, so we've got 3 different types of immunity genes there. Makes it so much harder to breed for traits when you've got to always think about the immunity genes, but it's worthwhile. I see, so Coco over here. There's quite a few water bodies. I want to breed them out. I don't need water body. How strong are you? 1. How strong are you? 3. Why do they always show up, like, in the middle of the bush? How strong are you? 1. How strong are you? 5. Right. Okay, get over there. I don't think you can do anything if it's not right next to us, so it would have to move. You just take the berries off. And you get those berries. And you can get those berries. You can get those berries. Get that one for that turn. I need to remember that Cuckoo has some resistances as well. And then has the H and the B immunity, so I need to get the B immunity in as well. The more I get the big body gene in, the more I can be picky. And I can start getting picky about things like claws as well. So I can't move any of them, but I can move the blind one. I'm sure he can collect or something. Oh, he can crack nuts. Well, isn't that handy? Right, you're going to be going over to that other nut tree because it's close to somebody that can see, which means that you'll be able to go and crack nuts around there. They'll help you. Teamwork for the win. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, you moved over next to that one. Right, that's fine because that means that you can get 2 attacks in. You can get an attack in from stealth in the grass. There we are. And that's plenty of meat for us. Lots and lots and lots of food. Because while I'm kind of waiting for these guys without the big body to die out, it's they are still eating food. I could banish them, but I don't know. I just feel bad about that, you know? Okay, so you have cold resistance. You have big body. Great. You have cold resistance as well. You are moving over to the nut tree. Not to be confused with all the guys that have got big body. See, they're getting much, much bigger now, which is fantastic. Is exactly what we need. Yep, you've got big body too. Great. Fertility isn't great on some of them. Fertility 3, 4, 3. That's not good. Your fertility's 5. Yours is 5. That mother's is not great. That mother's is not great. And that mother's is not great. That's a shame. I wonder if big body does something to fertility. I'm not sure. But the kids, you know, the offspring might not always have bad fertility. It just depends on the mix that they get. Okay, so you... I like to read. See, the fathers all have 5 and the mothers all have 3, so should have you can have anything between 5 and 3 out of that. And, you know, I could get a 2 and a 3 and end up with a 5 there. These guys have all got big body, which is fantastic. You got spiky body, so I don't know why you're even by there. Haha, nice catch on the mole there. Okay, so we are definitely getting to the point now where we have the big body tribe over here. And that is very, very helpful. It's going to be really, really, really useful when we get across the snowy biome. And hopefully the water body is going to sort of die out a little bit now as well. I think if they've got 4 fertility, I mean, it can go all the way down to like 2. So if it goes down to 3 or something, I might need to eventually breed with a horny male or something just to balance it out. And then I'm going to have to go to all the effort of redoing all the genetics, breeding everything back in. Horny males ruin everything. Okay, you could just pop over there and go grab that meat at least. Get that one pregnant. H and C. I need Cuckoo to come back over next turn. Too small to move, too small to move. That's fine. We have an awful lot of tribe members now. Oh good, some are actually dying off, so that's actually kind of cool. And I'm lucky with the rain. Just want to have a quick look at you. Ah, you're another one with resistances. Right, okay. You've got B and C. That's B and G. H and C. A and G. Would actually do best over here. As a bit of an alternative. Just trying to keep the big body alive and keep all of the immunity genes alive as well. It's a tough little balancing act, that one. You come over here. Now then, that baby can move. So we've got H, B, B and G. HC, HB. You know what? Let's just go for it and see what we get. And I'm going to make someone an alpha, and I'm going to start maybe banishing animals from the tribe so that we can be a bit more effective with the food and everything. But then most of them are really useful for food collecting, to be honest. Get all the food off there. Because these guys are all busy breeding, so they don't really have time to be collecting all the food. But I will do that in a minute. Oh, can you fish? Can you fish? Can you fish? I need someone that can fish. Yes, you can. Get him. Clown koi. Fishing ability not high enough. Oh, wow. I've never seen a fish like that before. That's pretty cool. Why are you not pregnant? Did you not take again? There we are. I wonder if that's a fertility thing. It's taking more tries to get pregnant. Not sure how that's exactly working. Checking out this area over here. One more berry off of there. I'm very soon going to have a colony that I want to take over to the other island. I really want 10 big-bodied souls. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them at the moment. But some of the mummies and daddies are going to die off soon, so I do need to be making headway over in that direction though. But that's basically going to be your job for a few turns, okay? So one more turn. Okay, that mama in the nest has died. Are any of you female and nearly old enough? Yes. What about you? Actually, a couple of them are. That's fine. Seamei's going to die soon as well. Okay, so that nest needs to be repaired. That's cool, that's done. Get more food. Get that baby out the nest. Immunities are good on that one. H and C, A and C. Right, I want you to breed there. I think we're starting to get some decent little ones there, definitely. Good amounts of food around as well at the moment. I'm going to shake the tree. I don't want to breed them, no way. Let's just grab as much food as we can. I would like by the end of this to be moving, at least moving towards this ice biome. Okay, just get over here and just start making a path. So they can jump over there quickly. How old are you? Oh, you've got a while, Bob. He was the one I renamed Bob. How cute is that? Okay. This is working quite nicely. The adults are not going to last much longer, but the new generation is doing well. I'm going to start moving the new generation up over this way. I think we will have enough. We'll just keep breeding these two until we do. We only need 10. And I think that would be another turn now. Obviously, as usual, trying to get the babies up to the right place. Oh no. You're going to spread that to everybody else, aren't you? Immediately sick. Okay, well you move up there. so you're away. You move over there, so you're away. You move there. You move there, so that they're away. And Mama, you move away as well. And then when that baby is done, we'll move the baby out right away from the nest, and we'll start again. But that baby can't come with us. That baby is really sick. And it's got a spiky body and everything. It's got all the wrong genes. I need to be looking out for that, making sure that everyone I'm sending has these like cold genes, but I think they do. That's put things behind a little bit, hasn't it? Well, you can breed. Can you make it into that nest? Yes. I didn't really check that one, but we'll keep our fingers crossed for it. So you guys are nice and shiny and new. All 3, 4 of you. 5, 6. I've got 6 of them that I'd be happy to send over. Okay, next turn. Our baby's old enough to move, so move away, please. There'll only be another turn before that nest is usable, but that's fine. Got 2 babies this turn, 2 new ones. And their immunities are absolutely fine. Cool. Now you go over here. You, oh no, we got a carnivore in the way. What's your strength like? 5. Oh, you'll be fine then. Nicely done. Imagine my horror when I realised that there's a hedgehog in my base. No, when I realised that the hawk just took meat away. I was pretty horrified by that. That's lots and lots and lots of food. Good times. Okay, moving you in that direction. Now it's a bit safer. You needed to move over there really, but you can't because I took all your turns. That's a shame. You're too old. I could have sworn I had about 6 of them. Cuckoo's definitely too old. 1 there. 1 there. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5. Oh well, we'll just keep going. I have a chain of them basically. They can start moving grass basically. Until their next turn. Right. So that one's ill again. Will you please move like right over here into my quarantine zone? That's to the south, right? You start moving. You start moving. You guys will start moving too. And this guy will make a path for you. You can pick up all the meat on your your little trek. You as well. Okay, so I need new babies next turn. Didn't work. Keep going. Cool, they're both pregnant. That's good. We've got another 2 babies. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more pregnancies and we'll be good. You're gonna start helping with all of the grass. And then we just need to collect food. This guy's really handy actually. Really good to have things like Crackerjaw. Any more food that we can grab? Yeah, a little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit here. And then take the turn. Huh. Baby stealer's back. Alright, well you get over there with your friends. And we might have to escort the little babies. And again, grab all the food. I hate that hawk with a passion. You can grab berries as well. Shake the tree. In fact, I should be using this one to shake the tree. And this one to collect. 85 food, that's not bad going. Okay, they're getting older. They really are getting older the more I try to breed, but that's okay. Gotta just keep going with it. There we go, they're all up there, so there's 4, 5 of them. 6, 7, 8. I've got the webbing in the feet, unfortunately, on that one. They can still go, they've still got the big body. That's the only requirement I've got for them to leave. Rockuro, you're staying there. There we go. And that's our last baby out of that one, I think. Right, you can still move there because that's near to an adult. And you can still move there because that's near to an adult. You can still keep on going because you need to. As do you. Right, now, if you do that and move there, that means you can move there. Make a bit more of a path for everybody else. They start leapfrogging each other. Depending on your movement speed though. So we've got 5 of them on their way. I hope they'll be able to make it before they die, honestly. Oh, who are you? Handsome fellow. With protection and all sorts of cool stuff. Ronaduk. What immunities do you have? E and K. Yeah, you're part of the tribe now. I only have 1 breeder left. With big body. It's Rihanna. Okay, you're going to be a breeder instead, I think. If that little one will get out the way. Okay, how about you come over here? Breed with Kimiko, BC, H and C. He'll do, he'll do. And you just make a nest there. Babies are still protected. Food needs to be gotten. There's a big old predator down there. No good. What kind of strength do these guys have? 2, 3. Well, I would just use your turns to pick up stuff at the moment. Okay. And may as well pick up these on the way past. Guide can just go away now. He doesn't need to be guiding them anymore. They can forge their own path. And then we've got 2 more babies coming out next turn. I think we've had all the food. And I think that's all the babies we're going to have. That one's going along just for its immunities, G and E. So those will be good, even though we've got the spits out there. So you guys make a move. Oh, you can't move at all. Oh, that's annoying. Their way is being blocked. Okay, grab the last bits of food. I hoped I would make it by the end of the episode, but I'm not going to be able to. That's like 47 minutes now, so I'm going to have to end it there. But we are making really good progress towards the snow biome with our big-bodied, fairly well-immune creatures. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave me a like. If you'd like to see more niche, then please do subscribe. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.